Here we go. I am finally ready to divulge the ultimate secret to help you complete the highly vaunted, extremely difficult achievement known as Indian Territory with no exploits needed. You see, you need a little bit of grit, a little bit of determination, and a lot of save scumming. I mean an intense amount of save scumming. The kind of save scumming that will drain you of your soul and leave you a broken down husk. Today I save scum my way to victory after failing miserably to try and recreate the painfully necessary amount of luck needed to break free from the USA and then to overtake the USA by putting them in their own one-state reservation in 12 hours of mind-numbing hell. This really took a lot out of me, so I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe. Also drop a comment so the YouTube algorithm doesn't put me in a black hole again. I'd also like to thank my many YouTube Premium and Patreon supporters. You guys are kings. Now, let's get into it. Hello everybody. If you couldn't tell, this is not part of the actual live stream. This is a recreation of the startup guide because believe me when I say this, I went through the startup guide so many times I couldn't pick which one I wanted to use. So I'd rather do a new one entirely just for you people. Here's the thing. This is an intensely RNG heavy country. You're not going to be able to play through it on a single seed without doing an intense amount of save scumming. And unfortunately, my friends, I had to save scum. I tried to do it without doing a bunch of exploits, without doing a bunch of RNG. It is not feasible. You need so much luck for it to be feasible, and you're not going to have that kind of luck. It's just not going to happen. But, thankfully, the many times that I did run through this run, I managed to come up with a relatively decent startup guide to give you better odds to actually finish things through. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build an army. You're going to want to pick out a general. You're then going to build 6 infantry. That's what you want. 6 irregular infantry at this point. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into agriculture, click on wheat, put a wheat down, you're going to put a lovely logging down, and then after that, you're going to put one of every single darn industry down, and you're not actually going to finish the industries. What you're going to do is when it reaches 1 week, you're going to click them over and then cycle them down so that you don't finish them, and they're stuck at 1 week until you're ready to actually finish them, which is when you get railways, or when you just don't care anymore. I mean, if you play this enough times, you might just give up and not care anymore. Now for technology, go to society, click on colonization, and the reason why we need colonization is because we need that declared interest. You might not see Britain without it. The next thing after that is line infantry, and trust me, you're going to need line infantry if you're going to want to actually play this run. From there, then you can finally make your way all the way over to railways, and then I guess you could probably put water tube boiler after that. It is helpful, it's nice to have, go for it, why not? Now, go into your politics, go to government, and we're going to exile the rural folk. You're either going to have a moderate or a pacifist for your initial rural folk every single time. That will allow you to get a peasant movement. You're going to bolster the peasant movement. You're going to bring in every single people into the government. You need them all in here. From there, you're going to then go for consumption-based taxation. You're going to cancel consumption-based taxation. And then you're going to do either tenant farmers or homesteading. I have found that homesteading is actually a little bit better for this run, but it's way harder to get. And you're dealing with so much RNG already. Do you really want to put yourself through that? Do you really want to go through that kind of hell? It's not helpful. Okay, from there, once you enact your tenant farmers, you're going to go in and you're going to negotiate with the evangelicals, get those political concessions going, baby. You can also probably go for the improving the lives of the common people, because you're going to be jumping back and forth between about 8.5 standard living and 4.5 standard living. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. You could also do administrative positions, because really you don't have a whole heck of a lot of bureaucracy, but, I mean, at the same time, that means that the tiny amount of bureaucracy that they use, yeah, you're going to lose like, what, 14 bureaucracy every time you do that. I still would suggest going for political concessions for everybody except for the landowners. Yeah, you kind of want to weaken the landowners in this run. From that point, my suggestion is to actively aggravate the states. You see right here, support regime, knowledge sharing, market control. You want to do every single one of those. You want to piss off the states. Finally, for the last portion of this startup guide, make sure that Texas does survive. You need Texas to not only survive Mexico, but survive the United States. Mexico, the war typically ends for Texas within the first month. That is an easy one for you to restart over and over again. When it comes to the United States and the seed of them taking over Texas, that generally happens in about October 1837. So you need to get very, very lucky. And I'm not kidding when I say you have to save scum or restart a bajillion times to get this to work. So get used to doing that startup, because if you're not lucky, you're going to be doing it a lot. Alright, we're not going to actually unpause this, and I'm not going through the RNG hell again. Instead, I'm just going to explain to you all of the steps that I took to actually make Indian territory possibly shine. Once you're done with tenant farmers, the first thing I want you to go for is professional army. That does increase your power projection just by a little bit. It is actually very, very helpful to have. It is nice to have, trust me on this. After you're done with that, aim for monarchy. Yes, monarchy. You do not want to stay on presidential republic. It is not a good law, and monarchy actually does help you in another sense, but generally by the time you're around done monarchy, you're going to be done frontier colonization, or the colonization tech, and then you're going to want to go for frontier colonization or colonial exploitation. Those are particularly good laws because you actually need to touch Mexico's borders to get a front with the United States where you can actually draw on your allies. If you get like support with France, Great Britain, Spain, Russia, if they can't actually reach you, they can't help you, and then you're going to get swarmed by the United States. So what you absolutely have to do is get this colonized and touch the Mexican borders. If they attack Mexico and they take these borders, if they take Colorado and New Mexico, you lose. It's game over. Especially, you're going to have to go through Texas. Texas gets swarmed, and they never survive, and then they get completely destroyed by the United States, and then you get closed off, and then you lose. So don't bother trying to get Texas into the war. You need to do it through Mexico. At the same time, once you're done with frontier colonization, the reason why I told you to go for monarchy is so you can go for subjecthood. Why subjecthood? Because it's a very good law for the early game, and it gives you acceptance with the Dixies and the lovely, lovely Yankees, because unfortunately, you have zero acceptance with them, and they are a pain to control otherwise, especially once you take all of these states here after you win the war. You're going to want to be able to get a little acceptance with them so they can actually be useful. And you're probably going to be taking like Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, or if you're really, really good and really, really early, you can even take Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama. I do like Louisiana, but I mean, Alabama has iron, so I like Alabama way, way better. And yeah, I mean, you can go either or. It's fine. You're not going to lose out that much. You're going to be fine. It's always good. From there, what you're going to probably want to do is you're probably going to want to take advantage of the migration controls, which will show up after you go monarchy and get subjecthood done. It actually does increase the anger that the nationalist movement, the supremacist movement has, and they actually support migration controls. So if you piss them off just enough, which is what's going to happen once you're done going monarchy, once you're done going subjecthood, they will be so mad that you can actually pass migration controls, and it's very easy to get concessions on migration controls. That is good because then you can start hiring agitators to help you get a little bit better. Here we go in the final steps of the startup, and yes, it's going to take you around 4 years to finish up the startup. We got frontier colonization. Let's get that down. The first thing you're going to want to do the moment you get frontier colonization is you're going to want to go for level 2 colonial affairs, because if you're not quick, if you do not get all of this land, if you get cut off by the United States when they get a claim on Oklahoma, you lose. It's game over. You're restarting. You're not happy. You're going to be very upset. I was upset when it happened to me, so make sure you go for level 2 because it makes it go just that little bit faster, and it does make it a heck of a lot easier. Also remember to bring down these construction queues to the bottom. You're going to want them at the bottom. You don't want to finish them, because if you finish them, you're going to run into infrastructure issues. Thankfully, we don't have any major infrastructure issues. As for the remainder of the startup, I would like to remind you to kindly move your interests back and forth between New England and Mexico. Why do I say that? Because guess what? Every country where they place their interests is completely random. And I mean random. Right now, we have France and Mexico. We got Spain and Mexico. Yeah, we even got Britain up in, I guess, New England, or I guess they're probably all the way down here in Dixie. But yes, we can see all of them. We're trying to befriend all of them, and maybe, just maybe, like when you click on the United States, you'll be able to see who they're really, really angry with. And these are the people who are most likely to support you. Right now, for this playthrough, Spain and France are my two best bets. I'm hoping that I can pull in Spain and maybe, just maybe, get France. If that's the case, I could probably win that war. If I can get Spain and Britain, I could probably win that war. If I can get Spain and Russia, I would lose. Russia, they don't have a proper tech advantage, so Russia is more of a garnish than the main course. You need Russia with Great Britain, you need Russia with France. You're probably not going to get Prussia, you're probably not going to get Austria, you're probably not going to get the Ottomans. If you could get any of these three on top of maybe another two, then you could probably make up for the lack of France and Great Britain. But good luck. You're going to be relying a lot on RNG, and that is not a whole heck of a lot of fun. Trust me on that. You're going to be restarting more times than you're ever going to want to admit. Now, we are currently 5 months off from getting line infantry. The moment that we get line infantry, the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to start building more line infantry. And the reason why I state that is because right now, one of the most important things for you is your power projection. Why is the power projection so important? Well, if you go into the diplomacy and you look at the lovely Liberty Desire, oh, darn it, get out of my way. Yeah, right now we're getting a plus 14 from the Army power projection. If you keep increasing your power projection, you can get all the way up to plus 50. It gets really, really crazy really, really quickly, and you need that, as well as a bunch of supporters of independence. I think you get plus 0.20 from Spain, you get plus 0.20 from Britain, 20 from Russia. I think you only get 0.05 from Mexico, unfortunately, but all of that counts because you actually need to get friendly with the United States later on, so you can actually get your autonomy. You see, right now, we can't get our autonomy because they're hostile with us, and, I mean, you're never really going to get this perceived ability to defeat Indian territory up, but what you can get up is the amount of your ideological similarities, and you can get rid of that hostility. You can even get amicable, which gives you, I think, like a plus 25, and once you're maybe on cordial or amicable, you should have enough to get your autonomy. I don't believe it. This actually worked out. Magical. Magical, magical. Give me love. Thank you. Now we can bring in Mexico as a friend because, we need them. And the reason why is because now, oh no, do I have a truce? Oh no, I haven't forced the autonomy yet, have I? Okay, we're going to force the autonomy right now. There is no point in us sticking around. Let's go. Let's do it right now. Okay. Increase autonomy. Force it. Good. What's next? Declaration. Let's go. Britain is in, and so is Spain, and so is Mexico. We should win this one. Keyword is should. There's no guarantee in this game. I don't believe it. They actually did it. The Mad Lads actually did it. They took everything. All I have to do is wait for the war score tick now. The Mad Lads did it. It cost me everything. I am so super broke. It is not even funny, but here we go. Not only did we do that, we got recognition. Thank you, France. Now we are a recognized Sequoyah. Let's go. Let's join that power block too. My goodness, that was nuts. And despite the fact that we're super duper in debt, maybe there's a way we can get out of debt. I guess we'll have to kill off the majority of our troops and kill off our subsidies, it looks like. So let's kill off those subsidies right now. Maybe I can balance out. I don't know yet, but we're definitely going to try to balance out so I don't go broke. I think that is it for Texas. I don't think they're coming back from this one. This might be game. And there goes Texas. And we actually got a little bit of money back, believe it or not. That's pretty good. The only problem is they have construction sectors and I got to get rid of it. I can't even get rid of it. Why? Oh, because we have a revolution. Okay, how can I get rid of this revolution? Let's pretend to take homesteading. Will that make you go away? Yes, it did. Now I can kill the construction sector. Yay! Oh my god, I got the Confederate uprising. I got the Confederate... Not America. Sequoyah got the Confederacy. The CSA. Oh no. Oh no. This is broken, bro. This is absolutely broken. Oh no. I'm not going to get to see a CSA movement over in America now, am I? If the United States decided to attack me right now, they're going to have to contend with Russia, Prussia, Austria, and Great Britain, as well as myself. Let's freaking go. Can I get Spain, maybe? Let's see Spain. Hey, Spain, you want to give me some love, baby? Oh my god, yes, they do. They want to give me love. And Spain has joined the circus. And this is, in fact, a circus. I get universal suffrage. You know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. And it destroys the landowners and everybody else. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And now we got an armed forces in leadership. Hey, free is free. You have never seen border gore as pretty as what we're about to make, my friends. We are going to make the best border gore that you ever did see.
And I do mean the best border gore that you ever did see. In fact, we're even going to start helping to attack just so we can get this over with because, yeah, they're not coming back from this one. Mexico has lost. And it looks like New Granada's now fighting Mexico. That's how bad they've lost. Oh boy. That is perfect for me. I don't think they're coming back from this one, boys. I don't think they're coming back from this. I just need to take this one darn state. Arizona, please hurry up and flip. Oh my gosh. Come on, Arizona. I believe in you. I believe in you, Arizona. Do it. Do it. And the enemy's enemy. Oh, and there goes Arizona. Let's go. Ooh, 10%. Yes, please. And what else do I have here? Okay. I think that's it. And Mexico has lost. We're going to take all of that wonderful, wonderful land. And guess what we're going to do right after we take that wonderful, wonderful land? We are going to form the ultimate turtle nation. I'm counting down the days. 7 days to go, and we form Turtle Island. 7 days to go, baby. There it is. Nationalization. Proclaim Turtle Island. Let's go. We have formed the turtle. Turtle. I'm so happy for the turtle. I got no choice here. We have to actually become a Oh! Or not. I guess we're not going to... Okay. Do I want to become their protectorate, though? That is a good question. I would get access to their market, but I don't really need their market anymore, do I? I could draw them in without doing that, just by giving the investment rights. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. This is a guarantee win. I better be a guarantee win. I'm going to be upset otherwise. Take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, the amount of land that we're getting here is just mwah, gorgeous. I know. I should be attacking the United States for the sake of the achievement, but I can't hurt them. They're too freaking powerful for me. Even when they haven't expanded, they're too freaking powerful for me. Look at that beautiful, beautiful alliance. Mass conscription saved my life here. I love it. Now we have a proper alliance with Britain. We don't have to goof around to pull them into wars anymore. Maybe we can even draw in Germany if we get multilateral alliances. So yes, we have to 100% tech rush. If I do not tech rush, we don't win. Annexing all of Manchuria for 3.5 infamy is absolutely bonkers. That is insane. That is 15 million population, isn't it? Yeah, that is wild. I am so, I can't believe it. We're finally breaking the states. Look at this, 92% chance, 64% chance to actually make landfall here. Oh my goodness. Please tell me I can make landfall and just take their damn capital. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We are doing it, baby. We are doing it, and the hope is still alive. The hope is still alive. We have 23 years left. We need 2 more wars to guarantee that we can get the achievement. We're going to make the play. We're going to try. I don't care if I sleep tonight. I'm not going to sleep tonight. It's not happening. We're not sleeping. We are doing this for science. We are doing this for hope. We are doing this for the sake of crushing the United States. Like, I mean, what more do you want? That's all you could want, right? Just crush them. Crush them. We're actually crushing them. Can I get more boats, maybe? Let's work on it. Let's get some more boats out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then I can add more troops to the unit. The unit that's doing the naval invasion, I might actually be able to win if I could just keep adding more troops to it. More troops will mean more victories. Let's go, baby. The only thing that I'm worried about is that Carlos Spain might grab the capital before I can grab it. That is my biggest fear right now, and I'm not even kidding. Because they are pushing hard. Like, they are pushing scary hard. Okay, let's get some more trenchy boys out here. Let's go. Can I put some more trenchy boys out here? Let's do it anyways. Let's do it anyways. I need more trenchy boys out here. Make the play and win the day. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I don't even think Britain's going to give up. I think we're going to be able to take the capital before Britain gives up. And if we can take the capital, even if Britain gives up, we win. Even if Britain gives up, we win. So, we're so close. I just need landfall. Make the play. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, it's so close. And they blundered. Oh my gosh, this might be it. I think we got their capitals, boys. I think we got their capital, boys. We got their capital. Yes, we win. Oh my god. I need to raise all of the conscripts on this troop to hold this land. We won. We won. We beat the United States, boys. We beat them. They cannot win. It is game, set, match. We are destroying them. We are cutting them in half. We're taking 20% of their GDP, I'm pretty sure. And we're breaking apart another 5 or 10% of their GDP. This is game for them. This is game. They're not going to be able to recover. And you want to know what that means? That means that we're going to win the next 2 wars, guaranteed. Yes. Yes. I am so happy. I am so happy. Just make sure you don't lose here. For whatever it takes, do not lose on this front right now. Do not lose. Deep breaths, baby. Deep breaths, because we are doing work. We are holding the line. We're going to force it. The only problem is we are now losing here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, do not lose that capital. If you lose that capital, we lose. Oh no. Oh no. This is so close. Do I have to naval invade again? I better not. I better not have to. We're only 1 tick away, pretty much. No, it's gonna be 2 ticks. Okay, 1 more tick. 1 more tick. Come on. Come on. Come on. Break them apart. We did it! We did it! They are now still really, really strong, but they're not as really, really strong. I think that is a genius idea. Let me just repeat that right now. What I'm thinking is there is a very strong possibility that they're going to end up as a minor power. And if that is what happens to them, I am going to make them a subject. I don't care if I go over 100 infamy. I don't care. We have such a tech advantage right now that it is going to work. And if I make them a subject, I can give them all of my land until they love me. Then I can make them a puppet. And then I can make another puppet. And I can give those guys all of their land. And then I can shrink them down to nothing. And that will work. And that will be wonderful. As for this war is over. And oh my god, I think we're going to destroy them. All they have is Pennsylvania. They got a little bit of their GDP over here, but is it going to be enough to stay away from being a minor power? The United States is completely toast. They are a minor power, and they're going to stay a minor power. You know what that means? We're going to make them a subject in the next war. It's going to happen. Finally, the United States is going to be my protectorate, and that is perfect, because you want to know what that means? You would think, oh no, you don't have enough of their states. Oh, well, that is okay, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Connor Vic 3 special, my friends. We're going to make them love me right now. We're going to give them Ohio back too. There we go. Do you love me? Do you love me? Let me see here. Yes, you love me. You are now a puppet. Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm going to release somebody new. Who should I release? Cherokee? I guess we can release Cherokee, because that's kind of fitting. The Cherokee are going to be the ones that kill them off. Okay, Cherokee, you are now here, and we're going to give you every single state that the Americans have. Every single one. Every single one. And now they will not survive. And I will get my achievement. And this is finally over. Oh my gosh. I can't even put into words how happy I am right now. The fact that it's over. I am so happy. I am so happy. Watch it not work. Watch it fail in some way, shape, or form. That would make me very upset. But the fact that we got the Cherokee there and the Turtle Island down here. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous in every way. Every single way. We're going to continue to do it. Wisconsin is next. Wyoming is next. Crush them there. Okay, what else can I take from them? What is left? They have 1, 2. They only have 2 left. Can I give them Maryland? Can I give you Maryland? Yes, I can. There you go. That is it. That is it. Now, American territory get. We got it, boys. The suffering is now over. That is going to be it, my friends. We have done it. Take a look here at this lovely achievement. At the bottom here, we have American territory. It took way too much to get to this point, but it's over. It is finally over. Thank you very much for watching this far into the video and stream, guys. I definitely do appreciate it, but I am done for the night. It is a 12-hour stream. I am cooked. However, we got 232 million GDP. Not the best. We got 91 million population. That's not the best, but we did it anyways. It wasn't the goal. The goal was to break free from the United States and to get the American territory achievement, and we did it. We're done. You want to take a look at everything else? So let's take a look at the population before I close up here. We got 6 million Cherokee here. Holy my own keys. We got more Cherokee than we do Yankees. That's kind of crazy, actually. That is kind of crazy. That is a lot of Cherokee here. Holy moly. Where's the other one? What is the other grouping? We have Cherokee and we have Sioux. So we have Siouan. Let me check here and see if I can find them. There is 1.46 million Sioux. Okay, that is decent. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's take a look at our religion. Let's scroll down, and oh god, that list is terrifying. Yeah, our religion is kind of weird here. It's mostly just Protestant and Confucian. Whatever. I'm happy about it. I'm just happy it's over. I'm just happy it's over. Well, that is it for tonight, my friends. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. I am going to close up shop here, which means we're done. Thank you for watching this far once more. I do appreciate each and every single one of you, especially those of you who have supported the stream and supported me. You guys are keeping the lights on. It helps immensely. Make sure to give your loved ones an extra hug tonight if you haven't already, because they might not be here tomorrow. You never know. Believe me, I know. But beyond that, hail Hydra Cat. We're done.